Hi, welcome to Fix That Format. I'm Pamela. I teach the computer classes at the Arlington Heights Job Center. Some of you may have been in class with me. Since we can't meet face-to-face, I've put together a video series focused on fixing some of the common resume layout problems in Microsoft Word. This particular series of short videos is about working with fonts. Let's take a look. This series consists of 3 short videos. The first one, this one, is just a little bit about font basics in Microsoft Word. In the second video, we'll talk about changing the look of a font, about formatting. The third video is just a short discussion about the type of fonts that might be good to use on your resume, pros and cons of some of those fonts. I hope you'll join me for all 3. Let's get started with the first one, the basics. In this first video, we'll talk a little bit about fonts in general, the default font in Microsoft Word, and how to change fonts in your document. First things first, what exactly is a font? A font is a group of characters, letters, numbers, symbols that share a similar design. Most of us don't really think about fonts, but fonts are a critical part of communicating the message to your reader. Logos and taglines are a great way of seeing how important fonts are to successful marketing. The font Nike uses for its famous phrase, "Just do it," suggests determination and grit. Hallmark, the greeting card company, uses a font that looks like handwriting, reminding their customers that sending a card is a very personal thing to do. So font has a large impact on how people perceive the message that you're trying to get across. That's true in any document you create in Word, especially a professional document like a resume. The default font in Microsoft Word is Calibri. That just means when you open up a new blank document in Word and start typing, you're using Calibri. This is Calibri. Calibri is described as a professional-looking font that is easy to read, kind of friendly-looking. It works well for many types of documents, including reports, letters, and resumes. It's easy to change the font at any time in your Word document. The font choices are up here on the ribbon, on the Home tab. Here's the font group. Here's your list of choices. You can see it says Calibri. To make a change, you just select the text, come down here and select this paragraph. Then if I click on this drop down, here's your list of choices. You can see there's quite a lot. You just kind of scroll through until you find the one that you want to use. I'm going to use Bookman here. Make sure you click on it to actually apply it. Nothing to it. Later on, if you want to put it back to Calibri, reselect the text. I'm going to come back up here. It's easy to remember it's Calibri because it's right up here at the top. I'm just going to click it. Back to where I started from. If you know at the beginning of a document, before you even start to type, that there's a certain font you want to use, that's great. You can go ahead and change it then. But it's super easy to change at any point, so you don't really have to worry about that. Play with font. It's fun. And you know you can always change it back to Calibri. To round up, Calibri is the default font in Microsoft Word. The font choices are on the Home tab in the font group. To change the font, remember to select the text. Then you can click on the little drop-down arrow up in the font group. Scroll down until you find the font you want. Remember to actually click on it to make the change. It's easy to remember that Calibri is the default font because it's the first choice in the font group. Have fun with font. Play around with it a little bit. A lot of times I think you'll find that there's fonts you really like, there's fonts you don't like. But the more you know about font, the more precise you can be with selecting fonts that are going to get your message across. Enjoy yourself. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it helps you feel a little bit more comfortable about changing fonts in Word. The next video in this series is about changing the look of the font, in other words, formatting, in a Word document. Thanks again. See you soon.